everyone. So I'm back with an update on the Dr. Bobby Price 14-day cleanse. So last Thursday is when I initially started it. And then I went back and read the directions again, and I didn't quite do the amount that you're supposed to. So you're supposed to do 2 flat tablespoons, not the measuring spoon, but the regular tablespoon that you would eat with, and just flatten it out. But what I did was I did one that Thursday and that Friday. So I didn't quite start it correctly. So today is now November 2nd, which is a Sunday. And so today is actually officially, I would say, my 7th day, because on Sunday is when I actually picked up and did it correctly. I skipped Saturday because I had a networking event that morning at a golf course, and I didn't want to be out there having to use the bathroom and all that for the time that I was out there. So I picked back up on Sunday. So I would say that this Sunday, November 2nd, is officially my 7th day. Last week when I started it, I was 177, but like a day or two prior, I was 176. My cycle was on, and I feel like I was a little bit bloated. So today, when I got on the scale this morning to check my weight, I was 175. So I lost 1 to 2 pounds. I don't know. Between 176 and 177, I'm down to 175 today. I haven't really noticed anything other than just, the taste of it. I am getting more used to it. But I'm not really noticing any like other significant changes. Like my weight hasn't changed. I checked my measurements. I didn't even like write it down for today. But they're all still the same. And so I'm not really noticing a change, but that is not to say that this doesn't work. I've seen plenty of testimonials from people in his comments, on his website. There are reviews, and so I don't want to say that it doesn't work. And I am going to continue through the 14 days or however many days it takes for me to finish off the full product. So if it goes past 14, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not really noticing a change. And the only reason I think that is because I just came off a juice fast back at the end of September. And then a month later, I started this. And between that, coming off the juice cleanse and starting Dr. Bobby Price's cleanse, I was eating raw vegan pretty much. So if you're somebody who's coming into this from the standard American diet, you've never been vegan, or if you have been vegan, maybe you eat the junk foods and imitation meats and you're not like whole food plant-based, then I would say that you will definitely probably see different results, because one of the things with this cleanse is he wants you to, and he suggests that you eat a vegan diet, and more important is raw vegan. So that's really just whole food, plants based, and you're not cooking it, or you're not cooking it above a certain temperature. So I feel like because of that, I'm not really seeing as many results, and I had 3 colonics while I was juicing. So yeah, so I think that's another reason why, because I've probably gotten out all the crap that I could get out of me. But yeah, so that's not to say that I wouldn't do this again. Maybe in another year I probably would do it. He suggests every 3 to 4 months, kind of like an oil change. But I kind of feel like if I'm eating raw vegan, I don't really need to continue to cleanse every 3 to 4 months, because the raw vegan is cleansing in itself, especially if you're not doing things that have a lot of like preservatives and things of that nature. So that's what I've been doing and plan to continue to do. I will get a colonic again probably in January. But as far as this type of cleanse, I probably wouldn't do it again maybe for another year. As long as I stay on the path that I'm on with the raw veganism, which I haven't had any issues with being raw vegan. Of course, I'm not 100% raw. I'm gonna put that out there. Like when I went to Cecili's, those wraps, yes, they don't actually like cook them when you get the food, but to make the wrap itself, the manufacturer has to put it through a process. So there's that. And then like the other day I made like a kale salad and I had some like almonds. And I thought they were raw, but I don't think I paid enough attention and it was like I don't know. I think they were roasted. And then I have tahini, which I'm replacing that tahini, but the tahini I had, it was dry roasted sunflower seeds. So it's like those little small things that kind of slip in or slip me up. But other than that, it's just whole food, plant-based, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and I did sprout some chickpeas. I was actually successful. This was like my third time trying to do that. And so I had some beans. So they were good. I made like a hummus that was oil free. And it was actually really good. So I do plan on continuing to sprout chickpeas. I love chickpeas. And but I just want to stay away from canned goods. So yeah, so that is the update on his cleanse. So I have really until next Sunday. But again, if let's say I have enough product to where I could go past next Sunday because of the measurement of the tablespoons, then I'll just continue to do it until it's done and then I'll be done with that. I am still juicing like once a day. So this morning I got up and I batch juiced. I batch juiced like 7 juices. I probably didn't need to do that much, but now I don't have to juice the rest of the week. And I didn't do that when I was actually on my juice cleanse because I wanted the juices to be more fresh, and they aren't as fresh like after you put them in the refrigerator. Like it's best to drink your juices fresh when you make them, but that's not realistic for me in a life. I'm not, at home 24/7. I don't work from home every day. So I need to make things more convenient and easy for me, especially on this raw food journey, because it does require some planning if you're not just eating like salads. So it does require some planning, and I'm not just eating salads. I'm doing like just different meals that I've seen. So today I'm having black rice. Hopefully it sprouts. I started it yesterday, and that's the thing. Like that black rice has to soak for like 24 hours. So that's the planning that comes into place with this raw vegan diet or lifestyle. And then I want to do some Jamaican jerk mushrooms. So last night I started the marinade, got the mushrooms prepared, put them in a bag, and put them in my refrigerator. So today I have them sitting out on the counter just so that way they're not cold. I was gonna set them outside to like kind of have the sun heat them up, but it is kind of cool and rainy here in Atlanta today, so I wasn't able to do that. So I hope they taste good. I'm not gonna dehydrate them. I'm just setting them out, and then I'm having like an okra salad because yeah, I like okra, and I had some raw okra at Cecili's and it was good. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try that at home. So I'm going to do that. Another update for me is I have decided that I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil into my diet as needed. So it's not going to be something that I do all the time, especially if I have a fat source. Like if I'm eating a taco bowl and I have guacamole, well then something that I make with that taco bowl, I'm not going to add olive oil. It's only in cases where I don't have a fat that will be my fat source, because I've noticed that like if I eat and it's no fat, I feel very tired, or I feel like I want to eat more. I don't have as much energy. And so I have noticed that, and there have been like recipes that I've made from recipes that I've gotten on the internet or Pinterest or from the books that I bought that require oil, and I omitted it. And it was good, but I just felt weak almost. So I'm understanding now like I need fat, and or what I would do is I would eat that meal, no fat, but then I would still be hungry almost. Like I might be full, but it's like, okay, I need a fat source. So then I would make guacamole because avocados is a fat source. So um I decided to add in like oil a little bit here and there if I'm making something. So like today I'm having the mushrooms, I'm having the rice, and I'm having the okra salad. I put like a tablespoon of oil, and then in the marinade for the mushrooms, I put a tablespoon. And I think the serving size for the olive oil that I got was 2 tablespoons, I think. Um so that's what I'm saying. So, and olive oil I got, tried to make sure it was a very good quality. It's definitely cold pressed, and it's vegan, all that good stuff, organic. So I try to make sure I got a good quality olive oil, but I don't want to be afraid to not eat fat or not eat oil because it's really not good for you. I think olive oil is fine, or avocado, grapeseed, if you get a good quality. I'm staying away from, of course, vegetable oil, canola oil, those fake oils that, aren't good for you. Butter, of course, because that's not vegan unless you can find a vegan butter, but I'm not even trying to look into those types of things. So yeah, that's pretty much the update. So I will come back next week for a final like check in on the cleanse, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. But other than that, I'll talk to you later.